Hey everybody, welcome back. Starting this video out like the old ones. Looking at that view. Sure looks like we need some trees over there on the left. Here we are. The old gate. Excited to get to work over here soon. It's in the plans. The roof will look decent once I get it up there. I'm thinking of waiting on deep north, and I'll put a little steepled roof on the main tower with that new, they announced that 20, I don't know what pitch it is, but a really steeper pitch roof. Well house from a couple episodes back, which will take us right up into the throne room, which is where we're working at today, trying to make some finishing touches. So, again, obviously not how it would have worked in the game, but it'd be a short level if it did. So here we are. I've been putting the banners up. Put these poles in. I need to put a couple of these sconces in here. So I'm looking at this picture. See if there's a way to zoom. It's always so. I don't think I'm gonna do this beam because I've got the cross here, so it would more or less come take the foreground and obstruct the cross view that I have in the throne room. So, but I did do this beam coming off the corner of the stairs. I'm doing these two. I've already got those two banners up. Got the little shelf made. I'm gonna do the sconce here. I'm basically gonna be done messing around in that room after that. Calls it a sconce. I wanted to call it a brazier, but what do I know? Put that over. It's about the same height as the top of the window there. I'll do something like this. That. See, if you don't put it into the stone, or if you try and put it into the stone, it looks all haggard like that. So anyway, might get some visitors here for this video. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas 20 and 25. I know we sure did. Been looking more and more at that, something Fabricated Worlds, EFW, whatever it is. Be nice to not have to mess with these lights all the time. But, anyway. Trying to eyeball this so it sits right about on that beam there. I'm gonna have a hard time getting that the way I want it. Is that good enough? Does that look crazy? It looks pretty off. If I just get rid of that crap, it'll look better. bad, not bad. But yeah, it's a throne room. I'm pretty content with that. Now, these look good up here, but done a lot of this stuff already. Got some wood. Let's go up in there and finish the secret passage. I get lost in my own build. Oh, here we go. So, I'm sure I just ran out of wood the last time I was up here. Cool. I don't know, I kind of want to do that, but I don't know how necessary that is. Guess it just have to be as necessary as I want it to be. Kind of have to have, that's how the approach you got to take on any of these. What can your frame rate handle, and how necessary is any of it? Oh, that looks kind of weird. So let's do some of this. No? Just don't want that sticking up like that. It looks awful. Challenge mode. Maybe it's just gonna have to look hobgobbled together. Like that. Very hobgobbled. These are the rafters up in here. You know, I might have to say, pull up the game and take a look. The secret passage is cool because from down here on the ground level, it really kind of blends in. From most angles, you can't even really see it up there. I don't know. I took another creative liberty here and put these windows in just to make it, you know, more of a feature for this build. It's not a single player stealth game, this, but might as well make it, you know, look as nice as you can, since there's more to the game than that in this. So that being said, there's probably a lot more I could have done in that respect, but I haven't. As far as making this like more, you know, aesthetically pleasing and less accurate, but could go on forever about both of those things. So we could go do these other two banners real quick. So yeah, a lot of this series will be postponed until Deep North. Get some new building pieces and come back and finish this up. Hopefully Q1 or Q2 of this next year. What do you guys think? Would he be as lucky as Q1? Certainly not holding my breath, but be fun. I've found a really good server to play on. Fella runs his own server. Uses that expanded world prefabs, or I'll never remember it, but everyone should know what I'm talking about. That it's that where you can customize your map without actually modding it. So in respect to the server I'm talking about, you don't have to have any mods, and you just log on the guy's server, you play it, and it's got modded features, so you can just, a lot of it's through command base typing, and so he has like this thing called PAL balls or whatever, so you can go out and capture monsters and Pokeballs, which is hilarious and fun. Put all kinds of random crap in your base, monster wise. I'm running around looking for wood if anybody's wondering what I'm doing. So sad. I can't wait to come do this room. And it's just loaded up with barrels and crates. Put that dividing wall in here. If you know this room, you know it. It's just, it was always such like a dark, creepy room, and it felt like it had more of a purpose than what it did. But anyhow. Anyway, server. So, if you look it up on the list of servers on Valheim, or the multiplayer, it's Burn, B-U-R-N server. It's open. It's got the password in the description. It's open to anybody that wants to play. He does ask that you like respect other people's builds and things like that. But yeah, it's like no map at night. The map shuts off. There's a custom setting you put on, but it's on during the day. The trade-off for that is all of the mobs drop increased loot at night, and they're bigger in size, maybe more difficult. I'm not sure on that part. So really interesting what he's done with it. He's gonna reset the map at Deep North. So this map that I'm pretty sure had running since vanilla, he'll wipe, and we'll get an all new map to sit there and start fresh. Because I mean, that map has been used and abused by so many people, so many disjointed players, not really having anything to do with the other. Which is fine, and it's been a good experience. I've met some pretty good people on that server that I've enjoyed playing with, but then that's only probably like 10% of who's been on that map in its history, so I don't... Anyway. But anyway, it'll be fun to maybe a lot of those people will come back and we'll rehash things and create like a big collective community is what I've always liked to do in this game. In the respect that you just make like a city and everybody gets a lot. Like on when I had my server, found a nice plot of land. Everybody had an opportunity to choose a lot to build their house. And there's some, a lot of servers follow that tradition. Finally remembered what I was doing. So yeah, Burns public server. If anyone wants to join, it's open now. Like I said, passwords like 1 2 3 4 5 if you can find it on there. I got a tiny little build on there. I knew I didn't want to build something monstrous if the server was going to get reset, so done enough of that. Oh man. See, I want to do this. Can we do the thing with the thing? Yes, no, maybe so. There it goes. Looking crazy. Do the thing with the thing, exactly. That. Where'd my rock go? Got it. And we'll do this. There you go. How close does that resemble over here? Pretty darn close. Yep. Can't get through that one though. Alright, well, enough rambling. Hope everybody enjoyed the vid here. I'm gonna go plant some trees. Yeah, I just decided I'm gonna start working my way back out from the throne room and start adding finishing touches, but it won't be done, like I say, until Deep North's done. And I'll probably just sit here. Maybe I'll make one of those fly-through videos with the cameras. Be kind of fun. Okay. Well, thanks for watching as usual. Thanks for bearing with me through this extended series. You have a good night.